In the field of neuroscience, researchers are looking at questions in the field of cognitive neuroscience, in which the people from many fields study the connections between brain activity and mental processes, including states of consciousness. So in this little lesson that we're about to view, we would like to answer this question: what is consciousness, and how does selective attention direct our perceptions? So what is consciousness? An individual awareness of what's going on and what's happening inside of ourselves. That's consciousness. So it's basically awareness of ourselves and our environment. It doesn't happen because of activity in one brain area, but from the coordinated activity of the whole brain. Consciousness lets you assemble information from many sources as you reflect on the past, plan for the future, and focus on the present. And obviously, this man in this picture is not very conscious about what's going on around him. He's very distracted. All right, so would you notice a clown riding by you on a campus on a unicycle? When this study was done, most students on cell phones did not notice the clown, but students who were off of their phones usually did notice. And this is what we call selective attention. Selective attention is when at any moment awareness focuses on only a limited aspect of all we experience. So through selective attention, your awareness focuses on a very limited aspect of all that you experience. So you talk on your phone or attend to a music player or a GPS while driving, and your selective attention will shift back and forth between the road and its electronic competition. But when a demanding situation requires it, you'll probably give the road your full attention. So, intentional blindness. This is the failure to see visible objects when our attention is directed elsewhere. We consciously process only a tiny sliver of the huge amount of stimuli that we're constantly experiencing. So this is just a picture of one study in which people watched a 1-minute video of basketball players. 3 were in black shirts and 3 in white. They tossed the ball back and forth. The researchers told the viewers to press a key each time they saw a black-shirted player pass the ball. Most were so intent of the game that they failed to notice that the gorilla was walking by midway through the clip. Because their attention was so focused on counting the passes, they experienced unintentional blindness. They didn't even notice the gorilla walking by. So change blindness. This is the failure to notice changes in the environment. So have you ever wondered how magicians can so cleverly fool us? Magicians exploit our change blindness by selectively riveting our attention to their left hand's dramatic act, and we fail to notice the changes that they make with their right hand. In this picture, we see an example of an experiment of changed blindness. So what happens in this experiment is while the man with the white hair is providing directions to a construction worker, 2 experimenters rudely pass between them carrying a door. During this interruption, the original worker switches places with another person wearing different colored clothing. Most people in this experiment focused on their direction giving and didn't notice the switch in the people. In addition to normal waking awareness, consciousness comes to us in altered states, including meditating, daydreaming, sleeping, and drug-induced hallucinations.